You for being around for this. We missed yesterday, and of course, there's no way we can recover that. But I guess because of my tight schedule now, with the number of classes I'm taking, I guess I should give a specific days so I don't get to miss this class for no reason at all. So I'm looking with the other administrator to see if I can have some people take other classes so I can maybe make 3 days or 4 days in a week with this team. So that way we shouldn't miss any of our classes going forward. And if that will come to pass, then it's going to be Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Because the other ones are quite newbies. And you know what newbies are? They're like babies. You have to take them hand in hand in hand. And again, I have to give them undivided attention as well. Else people will just get tired on the way and start going back. Oyinka, you're welcome, Eze, Queen. We have Odusi, ABC Info Med Technology, and Balungu. Appreciate you for being around. Just like it's on our nature. If you want to be live on YouTube, this video is going to be live on YouTube. So if you don't want to be seen, please do not put on your face. If you want to be seen, you're free, but I wouldn't have to edit this just because I'm trying to hide your face or I'm trying to blur you. Just as this video is right now, at the end of the day, it's going to be on YouTube. So please take caution. If you want to be seen, it's okay to bring it on. If you don't want to be seen, please do not unmute, do not open your camera. All right, we'll go to the business of the day. Today's topic is going to be menu and sub-menu. I guess it was communicated. We are going to be creating menu and sub-menu. When we spoke on the last meeting, we spoke about gauging your customers and letting them be within your own range. You understand? Gauging your customers, letting them be within your own range. And as such, we realize that when customer comes into our store, there are so many things that distract them. A whole lot of things distract them. So instead of us going through the stress of running some sponsored ads, etc., and we end up losing our customer to some other people. So we came up with a new idea of making our own menu and sub menu. Of course, the system gives us the opportunity to do that, but it was not left for us to implement. And I believe that if not 60% to 70% of you might have not done that, 60% to 70% of you might have not done that. So this video is going to help you so well to put that in place so you don't end up doing Father Christmas for other people who are not even aware of your struggles. Okay? So we'll get into it. 1 second. All right, so I'm sharing my screen right now, and let's see how it used to be before now. So I'm going to take this out, and this is another person's store now. I'm going to get back to my own store. We are not doing anything with the AliExpress today, so we are taking this out. We're taking this out as well. So AliExpress should go out. Again, if you can hear my background, it's raining. So I guess maybe that would be a little bit of problem too. So this is loading or almost too long. So it's out now. So what happened is that I'll have to log into my dashboard and we'll have to see the front end, right? We'll have to see the front end of the store. And we may want to see one of our product too out there. So this is the front end of the store. This is the back end of the store. This is the front end of the store. If you see the front end, we have on the menu here, we have blog, we have contact us, we have about us. All of this has nothing to do with us. We have order dispatch rider. It has absolutely nothing to do with us. We have track order. Has nothing to do with us. We have product filters. It really has nothing to do with us. And when customer comes into our store, you can see the URL here, store, Megan store. When customer comes into this store, this is where they land. Okay. This is exactly where they land, and they have access to, go around doing some other things outside what we are doing. And we are trying as much as possible to prevent that from happening. So as such, we are going to create a menu here and a sub menu here to copy this. Before we get down to there, I think we spoke about modification of products. Guess we spoke about modification of products here in our last video. So if you haven't gotten the video, kindly do that. It's going to help, because there are some certain things I'm going to talk about here that you know I don't know I think it won't add up, or it will. You might get confused. Let me just say it that way, because we spoke about category. We spoke about category. But before we get into making that menu and sub menu, a quick one. Let's get into our store. Let's do a very quick store modification. Very quick. Very quick. This one is very, very mandatory. So we go to settings, we go to modify store. For mobile users, you only see the settings, click on it, and then you see the three drop down menu again by your right here. Then you click it to drop down. When it drops down, you will now see that under the settings, you have all of the list of these things. You have all of this list. So what you need to do is go to modify store. Hi, I'm supposed to open it in a new tab. Go to modify store, and let me keep my dashboard constant, because I'll be coming back to it quite often. So we go to modify store, and you see this banner. This is the banner here. It's way too big for me now. I'm thinking of changing it. Then you see choose specification, shop now, call to action button, right? All of this was done by me. So what you could simply do is you could put a banner that is divided into two. If you want to promote a specific product, you could put a banner that is divided into two here, like not as big as this. And this is another one of mine. This one, if you use a mobile phone to view my store, you will not see this bicycle. You'll see this shoe. I'm promoting this shoe, and I'm promoting this bicycle in that my same store. So like in this one, you see choose specification. If I make changes now, you see shop now, and you see the call to action button. The call to action button is the product itself, the landing page of the product. So for example, if I'm working with this, I could just pick this product's URL now, and I could just put it here. This is what it is. Okay. So, and again, I can download this product. I can download it. It's trying to open this product. I can download this product, this image. I can download it, and I'll bring the image and put here. But I won't do it, because when I'm about to upload the image, my gallery will open. And I talked to you about not ready to edit anything. So if I download the image and put here, I could put like um unlimited something like that. That's what they used to call now, unlimited offer, or offer ends soon, or all those kind of things that make someone want to rush and buy it. I could just say unlimited offer. Let me call it unlimited offer, and I could just say hurry. All of these are major call to action that will make people decide to either jump on it and all of that. So we could just do this and then say, let me just put this together right now. Let me put this together. I guess that's done. So if I come here and change it and refresh the page, this is what's going to come up. Remember, we are trying to point it to the shoe, right? So I'm just showing you how to do that. And yes, you can do exactly that too. So this has come up now. I couldn't change the image. I told you reasons. You can see hurry now, unlimited offer. If I click on it, it will take us to that shoe. You see, so it's more of like a call to action advert for a specific product you just want to give out. Or let's just say see the shoe here. Let's just say you're giving a discount for a very specific thing, you want people to grab it now, you could just play around with this. And if you use your phone to view my store, you will not see this bicycle, you'll rather see this shoe. So bicycle have its own, shoe has its own. That's by the way. We have my banner here, which is very mandatory. You must have a banner on your store. This is not our topic. We are just shooting this because it's very necessary too. I don't want to take this as a separate topic. You have your banner here, you have your logo here, and you have your store name. Should you create a store in the future, you don't like that store, you want to change it, you're free to change it. Why am I shooting this video? Very necessary. Many of you, this place is messed up. Store category. Remember what I described about Gary on our product modification. The same thing is applicable to store too. So if you're into fashion, please stick to fashion. You cannot say you're into fashion and what you're doing here is you put supplements which you have nothing, no business to do with it. And let's assume you now put animal and pets. You have zero business with animal and pets, and then you have zero business with supermarkets. So why should they be here? You're not giving your users the right experience. As a matter of fact, you're actually doing yourself. Nobody is doing you because your store is going to be hidden and you're not going to get the visibility you need. Very mandatory store categories. Please do not play with this. Please do not play with this, please. And then for phone contacts, if you want people to contact you, you can leave the 234 since you're selling globally, so they can get you, and you can add multiple locations. These are not very major. Always remember your map is very, very important. If your map cannot track your store location, then that's a big off. The terms and condition here, you must show it on your store. It's mandatory. Let people see your terms and condition. You understand? So we have schedule on and off. All of these you choose to use it if you want. And remove add to cart button. These are for car dealers. They just want people to call them to buy. You can't buy car online now. You can only see the car and then see the price and then you call and negotiate and then go check the car before you buy. And then we have the biography here. Just put your biography, make it nice. Then support email should always be on your front store. And the support button too. A support button, you can write get support or you can say contact Megan. Oh my, sorry, I pressed something. You can say, you can say contact Megan. And then we have the live chat here. Put your WhatsApp number, must be a WhatsApp business. Or WhatsApp business. Okay, so they say enter WhatsApp or WhatsApp business. So you can use your real WhatsApp, okay? And set cart amount. So minimum amount to place an order in my store is $5. Anything you buy, if I sell things of $3, you must find something else to add up to make it at least $5 and above. Meaning that if you go and pick any of my products, $3, you can't buy. They will tell you that you can't buy. You must pick another product. So set that one if you want. But sometimes I leave it empty. But why would I like to sell something of $3 and then go through the stress? So the minimum should be $5. Buy from $5 up. I fulfill. But if you go and pick any of my products, $3, well, you won't be able to purchase it. Then maximum amount per order, leave this one zero. So it means that even if you buy something of $100,000, okay, this is $1 million, right? Yeah, this is actually 10. This is, I don't know, whether it's just say 1 million, 10 million, whatever. If you buy above 10 million or 1 million, whatever you put here, the person can buy above that. So leave it zero. Buy as much as you want. Update settings. Remember what I'm talking about. This is, I've updated the service settings now. Store category, please kindly pick a niche for yourself. Whatever you're selling, get it here. Electronics, gym, fashion, health, blah, 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 supplements. Get it here and put it here, please. Don't put like 4, 5, 6, 8, or 12. Please focus on your niche and let your store be found based on your niche. Let your store be found based on your niche. I beg of you, please, please, and please. Lastly, there's going to be a bonus for this. I guess at the end of the meeting, if someone can remind me, I'll talk about that bonus. But if you don't remind me, it's still okay. I just want to show you how you can get your stuff featured and have much visibility, like very much visibility. Now, it's not when I talk about it, people will go and start featuring their stuff. They will just go to a feature or something like that. You're going to waste your money. I want to show you what you can do, and that thing you do will work. Well, I won't say it on this video because it's recorded. So I'm going to say it on WhatsApp. So after this meeting, if you want to hear me talk about it, for the interested people alone, you will call me on WhatsApp, and not just single people will call me. It's going to be like more of a group call to a specific kind of people of like minds. So I speak once and I speak once alone. It's going to really help you, and it's going to help your store get more visibility and trust. Now, when we are talking about trust, what's trust? Customer gets to your, if your store doesn't have reviews, your, I don't know what trust are you looking for, because people would definitely trust to buy from you when you have reviews. Now let me show you what I mean by that. If I come to my store again now, let me see if I can get my store again here. And you see, I'm fighting to increase my review. I have 4.83. If there are times I used to, before, they gave option for me to delete review, but now I can't delete review again. And it's very, very terrible for me. But what I'm doing now is that I try as much as possible to hide review for some certain products that will put me into trouble, like product that someone will buy and at the end of it come and give me 1 star. I hide them. I don't let you put review. If you want to know how to do that, you see it on product modification. So please kindly look out for it, and make sure that review is very, very mandatory. If your store doesn't have that review, I guess you're just doing the whole thing wrong. So please make sure that you have this review on. And apart from that, we must find a way of getting a good review on your store, because when you have good review on your store, I tell you, you will see, as in, what do I, people would naturally trust it. But if your store has zero review or less review, you're on your own. You understand what I mean, right? And thank God for this is how it is. You can see like this, my product now has 4.7K. Naturally, anybody that visits it will just naturally buy from it. You know why? Because it has passed the average. So I don't think anybody will say a bad thing about the product. So let's just go and see. Okay, like this one was saying, okay, I saw this one. I think the goods arrived defect shape, but still give me 5 star because I negotiated it. I really don't want 1 star. Like, let me see one person that gave me 1 star. Okay, like this one gave me 4 star. I didn't like it. Good quality, but I choose 43 is good quality, but I choose 43 is small. My foot. Good quality, but I choose 43 is small in my foot. You must add +1 recommended. I'm looking for one person that gave me 1 star. Like this, you can imagine this person. I cannot rate. I cannot rate. I did not receive the order. It's a lie. You understand? So people will behave like this. So avoid them. You see this one? The price was AED 0.40, and when buying it became 8.77. The monument got is, wait. The price was AED 0.43, and when buying it became 8.77. This monument, God and yes agents, you are the monument. Actually, you are truly the one that is the monument. So the system changes the price. How then do I control that? Like me now, you say I see it in 4,000. So if anybody outside the country now asks for this product, I'll show you. You see it, if like South Africans that are here, you see it in Rand. And you pay with your Rand and Ghana and all of the rest. So I don't know what that person is talking about. But the aim is that we are able to avoid 1 star. 1 star is very demand, as in it's crazy. You don't need to have this type of review on your store. It will sum it up and then push it on your store, and then you start having like 1 point something star. And when you have high number of people giving you those things, naturally you're just telling the new people coming to your store, I'm not trustworthy. So if you want to know how to avoid it, come, let's meet after this meeting. There are some things we'll do, but it's not something we should do on a recorded camera like this, and it's not going to be documented for no reason. So please, if you want to see that, then come up. All right, I've shown you the major thing of modification of your store, at least the little one. We'll go down to making menu. So while we're trying to make menu, let's look at for some certain things like this. Custom menu builder. Custom menu builder. Custom menu builder. Now let's read this together. Custom menu. Add question mark store ID is equals to 3 at the end of product dash category dash. Pages are to get your store item for specific category, e.g. porpop.com product category store 3. All right, I guess I understand what this means. Do I understand? Yeah, I understand what this means. So what it means is that your store ID is this. My store ID is question mark store ID is equals to 3. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do if it does make sense or it doesn't. But if it does make sense, then that's good. If it doesn't, then I don't know. Let's see if what I'm about to do makes any sense at all. You see, I just added this store ID and they still bring me back to my store. So I guess what I did was very, very amazing. I understand now. So what that simply means is that for people that don't do modification of products, sorry, we spoke about modification of products, and I'm not going to talk about it again. I'm just going to show you what it is. Modification of product simply means that after importing product to your store, you modify it. We will not go deep, but we talked about let's go to one of my products so we can pinch out from there. So we have product here. Let me go to one of my products for the sake of this video. But we're not going to talk about modification of product. We're just going to talk about how we are able to get what we are able to get. Okay. So we come all of this. All of these are under fashion. All of this, let's assume they're under fashion. Page 3. Bicycles are not fashion. Bicycles are electronics. So so let's say all of this is fashion now. Come on now, give me fashion. So just few seconds, we'll get fashion. We'll be very fast. I'll do example with only one. And then from that one henceforth, you go ahead and do your own. So this is fashion now. This is shoe bags and the rest. This is fashion. So I'm going to use this as an example right now. So this fashion now, we're going to click on, let's see, quick edits if we get the category. Okay, we have tags, we have online, we have this. Yes, we have the category. Product category. You see what I talked about when I said make sure your products are on the right category, right? So you can see that this watch, it's watch actually, it's not the shoe. This is watch. You can see women's smartwatch, women, that this is the real watch. And this is the title, and this is the product category. So if you go under fashion, which is the main menu, you see this menu here, you go to fashion and you come to watch. Let's find if they have those things here. All fashion. I don't know. Okay, I can't spot it here. So if I search for watch, I'm going to see it. So let's see offer. In fact, for me to track it very easily, all I need to do is I'll pick this fashion. I'll copy this product link. Copy link address. It's under fashion. My watch is under fashion, right? So look how we are doing it. Remember, this product is, let me clean it again. Do I need to update? I guess there's a place to cancel. Okay, let me just update. Come on, I don't really need to update this. I just wanted to show you something. Quick edit. Let me quick edit this one. If this one will come back to normal. There's this watch we are trying to do. Oh, come on now. People should stop doing this. I'm looking for a watch which okay, we'll just get to use anything at all. All of these are still under fashion. Like you can see this one, fashion shoe, women, barefoot shoe. That shoe that was just up here. This is the shoe. And for I put it on the right category. So when I was making my category, I choose come on now. I choose fashion, and then I choose shoes, and I choose women, and I choose I think that was flash shoe or something, flash shoe, and I do done. That was a this thing, fashion shoe, women flash shoe, fashion shoe, women barefoot shoe. I could choose to use any one, but it wasn't actually flash, it was barefoot, but I won't go back again. So you now see that this product is under fashion. You understand? This product is directly under fashion and shoes and thereabout. So you could choose to go and look for shoes directly. For example, on this fashion, you can go to like jewelry. You have shoes, clothing, accessories, men bags, hair, shoes, women. Yeah, I guess I got it right. You see, shoes, men, women, shoes, men, unisex, women, right? Let me go and update mine so that it will show. You see, fashion shoe, women, flash shoe. So let's update this. Then we'll go and check the thing and see if we find it there. Well, I was thinking if I update it, it will just update, like after updating, it will just show me the shoe again. But for that reason, I think I'll have to refresh. So let's see the shoe. before we now go to the respectful category to find the shoe and then see it again. The reason why I'm taking this thing like this, I'll just have move and move and move. This was the words that got disappeared. All right, so this is the shoe. I put it on the right category, right? Modification of product. We talked about it, choosing the right category for it. So now I'm going to come to fashion, the real menu fashion, coming to women's shoes, and I'll open this on a new tab, and I'm going to look out for that my shoe again. So I'll show you something. Just a few seconds, please. All right, so this is coming up now, but I'm looking for that my shoe. Okay, so I can't find it here, but we keep going, right? We keep going. But if it takes too much time, we are just going to search it and bring it out. Let's just keep going for a little while. I just want us to see that shoe. But at the end of the day, well, in fact, if it doesn't come up on the second page, we'll move on because there is so much to be done here. Please, when you're watching this video, take your time when you're implementing them. Do not rush it. I have my reasons because there's some people you give video to, they still come back and ask you questions that are already in that video. Please don't rush it. So you see, this is what people did. This has absolutely nothing to do with shoe, but they categorize it to be inside a shoe category. And now, if people are looking for a hairbrush, this thing will not be on hairbrush. Rather, it's in shoe. That's what we talked about modification, choosing the right category. And this has nothing to do with this. These are the only things that are supposed to be here. And these are the only things that are supposed to be here. People who are doing it right will do it. Who are not doing it right will not do it. Now, remember, when we did here, we come to fashion, we came to shoe, we came to women's shoe, right? Now, this is what customers will see when they come. This is what customers will see when they come. But what I'm trying to say is that we can make a menu whereby when the customer comes to our store, the only shoe they see is only our shoe, not any other person's shoe. As long as they choose shoe, they see only our shoe. How can I do that? Click on this fashion, copy link. Click on this. Is it shoe? Should we use shoe? You can use fashion, you can use shoe, but let me just use see. I do again. I put on my menu, I put on fashion, I come down to shoe, I put my mouse on women, I copy the link. I could do it for the whole fashion and copy the link, but fashion, there are so many things inside. So let me pick for the shoe first. Okay. So now that I've picked for the shoe, stop loading. I don't want to. Now that I've picked for the shoe, and this my shoe, every other shoe are showing. I've not seen my shoe on page 2. Means that for customer to buy my shoe, they'll have to load page 2, page 3, page 4, page 5, page 6, etc., etc. And that will be very bad before they get to see me. They don't know me, so why would they have to go through that stress of doing all of that? So what I will do now is I'll create a menu. I'll name this menu shoes, SH. I'm starting again. Remember, how did I get to this place? I came to customize menu builder and then I appeared on this place. And then I understood that my store has an ID and my store ID is question mark store ID. Question mark store ID is equals to 3. If you go to your store, you see question mark store ID is equals to something. Another person will see, all of us have different store ID. So please don't use my own. Just go here, copy your own. This is your own. So now I wanted to create menu and I want my menu to show on top of my store. Where is my store? This is my front end store. These are all my products right here. And then I'm looking for the menu to show on this my store. And I'm going to do menu and sub menu. This is what they call menu. This is what they call sub menu. Sub menu is under shoe. Okay. So I could just literally call it, let me not call it shoe. Let me call it fashion and then put shoe under that fashion. Because if I start to make if I make my menu here and I call it only shoes, it means if I'm selling like under fashion, I have shoes, I have bags, I have wristwatch, this place will be filled up and it will be very dirty to have shoe, bag, wristwatch, that one, this one, that one, boxer, this one. Wherein I could just call it fashion, which is a heading, and when you put your mouse here, you see shoe, you see bags, you see anyone you to touch to take you exactly to my product, my specific categories of my product. So let me do that. So I'm going to make a menu now. I'm going to call it fashion. I'm not calling it shoe. FASHION, right? And in this fashion, I could just craft all of my products. I could craft all of my products which are fashion wise and put there. So to do that, you see menu item URL. So for that menu item URL, what I could do is I put my mouse here, I pick fashion. Remember, I call it fashion, right? So all of my fashion, at least if I'm doing multi-vendor stuff, like I do fashion, electronics, and the rest, right? So all of the products that are under fashion that I have put them on their right category during modification, right? Please get it one by one. I'm going to do it again. I've created the menu name called fashion. Now, all the fashion products in my store, I want to put them one place. Then after then I'll come and separate them to their different, landing pages. So this is fashion right now, and that's why when you're promoting this, it's going to be very easy. Let's say you're promoting one shoe and you have 50 shoes. You could not you Instead of you to carry one single shoe and promote, you could carry the store category URL of that instead of carrying one single shoe to promote. If you have grouped all your shoe in one category on one landing page, like a very beautiful landing page, you could just carry that landing page and promote so that when people come in, they see similar shoes and all of the rest, on just those category. I guess what I explained makes sense. Now, this is what I explained. Instead of me, if this was to be all of my shoes, instead of me coming to carry only this one shoe, to go and promote on Facebook. I could carry this entire page and go and promote, knowing that if you come in, and when I promote this entire page, I would carry my hottest shoe, which is this one. It makes a whole lot of sense. You see this one, it
Your screen
makes
is not visible.
my screen is not visible.
Yes.
Any other person
Yeah.
confirming? Any other person
Yeah, it's
confirming
okay.
this?
Yes, your screen is
All right.
not it's coming out now.
Yeah, it's coming out now. It's
All
okay.
right. Since it's on the recording, please, I guess we'll get the screen over there again. I'm recording everything right now, so please do not worry, you get it there. So instead of me promoting just this one shoe, I could just, since I know this shoe is very beautiful, people would like it. I could do unboxing for this shoe. I spoke to someone about unboxing, which I'll speak at the end of this video if we still have time. I could do unboxing for this video, for this shoe. Then I could promote the entire pages of shoe. Remember, when people click on that link, they will land here and they will now look at it. Oh, this one is nice. So this one is nice. They can end up picking some other things because all of them fall within the same niche, which is shoes. Mind you, we still have things like hairbrush. We still have things like eyeglass. But people that came through that product promotion link will land only on the shoes because we have first categorized them to their respectful categories. Now we have created menu for them and we have stored them on their rightful menu. So to do that, I have fashion. I come to my fashion, come to the real fashion, I copy the link and I put the link here. And remember what they said. I'll first submit it. I'll edit it later. Can I edit it? I really don't know. No, I don't think I can edit it. Okay, I just deleted it. So if I cannot edit it, something is wrong. Do you know why? Because if I cannot edit it, then how then do I copy this and put? Except you can spell it offhand, but no, I kind of like copying things. So I'll first of all copy this, and I'm going to open a notepad. Come on, my notepad is messing. Okay, let me open a notepad. You can. So I had to prepare my notepad. So I've pasted this on my notepad now. I believe you were able to see my notepad. The notepad says it's only the store ID I was able to pick. Like this question mark store ID is equals to 3. That is my own. You see your own. Don't carry is equals to 3 and put. If you put is equals to 3, it means you're actually creating menu for my product in your store. That's what it means. So having that in mind, I can now come here and copy this link and create a new menu and call it fashion. And after creating a new menu, I paste that link and I'll come back to my notepad. I'll copy this one too and I'll add it up. Done. I submit. Done. Now that's menu for me. Now remember we were looking at shoes, but since I've done that, let's save menu first and let's see what happened on my front end. All these things must immediately, once you start making your menu, all the system menu automatically will disappear from your store. So to know if that is possible, we just have to refresh my store again. We just have to refresh my store and you see, automatically they've disappeared. This was exactly what I was talking about. Automatically, the system now knows that, look, this person knows what he's doing. He's trying to create menu for himself. So automatically the all the menu will disappear. So now if I click on this, open a new tab. This is my menu right now. You see fashion. I'll start listing them. And I'll start making sub menu. Like under this fashion, when you put your mouse here, you see shoes, bags, this, that, enough. So I'll now open another one here and call electronics. And I'll put a laptop, this, that, and I'll open another one. I'll name them as many as well. If you don't want to just categorize it, you could just leave shoe, bag, hairdressing salon, whatever, just name them. But if you have so many, instead of you scattering them all over, you could just make a title and then do submenu. It's called menu and submenu. So for now, I'll open this on a new tab. You know why I'm opening a new tab? So that you can now see it. Now on this new tab, you will watch that no other person's products will be here apart from my product. All the fashion that are in this fashion will not appear. The only fashion that will appear is the fashion that is my own fashion. I don't know if I'm making sense. Now you see all of this product is mine. All of them, all the fashion. If you don't believe me, let me open the real fashion for you to see. I'll open on a new tab too. This is the real fashion. Look at my own. My own start with handbag, bicycle, purse, these are all my products. But now see the real fashion here. And you see this front end is coming up. But on my own store now, you only see mine alone, fashion. And I'll start listing them. So on this own fashion, please, you can see where is my own product now. And this fashion, you see, page 811. I'm not even, I'm okay, maybe I'll be among, but on the first page, I'm not even among. This is why it is difficult for us to start calling ourselves and keep them to ourselves. Because by the time they come in, they go to other people's stuff. So on my own fashion now, you can see I have anything you click here will be Megan Store. If you want to see, I could click on anything and open a new tab. Why I'm opening a new tab is I'm avoiding going front and back, going front and back, going front and back. So let's hold on this tab to see if this product is actually mine. Then after which we are going to go to shoes. After which we are going to go to, okay, like I sold only 2 items in the last 6 months. This product is very terrible. It's not moving. You can see Megan Store now. Have you now seen it? Megan Store. So this product is not even, it's not moving. Regardless of the price, it's just 4,000, but it's still very slow. 2 in the last 12 months, very terrible. So what I'm trying to show you now is that if you come to fashion, go and click fashion, you see that all the fashion will appear. And I bet you yours will not even come up on the first 5 to 10 pages. So why should you do that? Very terrible. So now with this menu, I'm able to create my own fashion so that on my front end, my fashion is there, right? Now, if you look at when we clicked on the fashion, all of this came out. It means I have shoes, I have bags, right? And I have a whole lot of things like purse, right? Which can be classified as bags too. So what I can simply do now, I can come here. If I want to add new menu, let me just call this one tutorial.
I can't see the visuals.
Is it too tiny? Are they
I
too
can't
tiny?
even see. I've seen your box. I can't. Okay, it's coming up now.
Against network, and like I said before, this is recorded, so for sure you get the video of it. So I just named this one tutorials. I won't put any link, so I'm just going to submit it. I'm going to save it, like for the sake of, will it submit? I wouldn't know. It's okay. It's not submitting, so I'll just put some funny things like porpop come and my store, this thing. So I'm going to submit. All right. So if you don't put URL, it won't submit. So I will just save menu again, and I'll refresh my front end for you to see that I made a new menu, which you would have made, and call it whatever you want to call it. So this menu, I didn't put any good link. I just put Megan Store. I just put my porpop.com. Then I put my ID, which I don't know where it will land us if we click on it. Maybe it will be 404, right? I wouldn't know. Let's just try that out. If it's 4, I told you, like you can see now, I didn't put anything. I just type porpop.com and my store ID. So you can see 404, page not found. So I'm going to go and delete it. I've shown you how to put the right thing. I'm just showing you that after fashion, you can do another one, 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 etc., etc. So now it's time to make sub menu. Under fashion now, already we know that I do shoes and bags. Like this is my only store now, okay? I'll show you how we can guard it in a way that will take out every other people's product. There are reasons why we are doing this. So that when we are promoting, we can have high sales conversion rather than promoting and other people are taking the sales. Moving to the next phase now. We'll go back here. This one has nothing inside, and funny enough, you can't delete it. Now there are drag and drop. If you look at it now, you see there's fashion before tutorial. Now I'm able to take tutorial up and fashion is on ground. I could do as much as possible as I want to do. So let's leave tutorial first before fashion. After I'll delete it. Now I want to put shoe inside fashion. What will I do? I'll come to fashion. I'll come to shoe. Remember when we search for shoes now? Remember we were looking for shoes like page 2. My shoe was not there, right? And I've rightfully categorized my product rightfully, right? Modification of product, right? So what I can simply do now is I could come back here again. I could go to the real shoes where I have shoes, right? And if I want to put my old shoes, that's if I have male shoes, if I have female, I have children. I just say, since I'm very lazy, let me just carry every shoes and put together. I could just name the shoe. But if I'm a very good business person, I could say, let me let the male shoes be separate from the women's shoes and from the children's shoes so that when customers are looking for male, they can see more of male to choose from instead of bombarding themselves with children appearing and women appearing and all of the rest. So as a good business person, what I'll do now is since I have female shoe, I'll click on this woman, I'll copy the link, copy link address, right? Copy link and then go off. I'll come under my fashion. This very first place, I'll click on it. You say add sub menu item, right? Now, not menu again. If you're trying to add menu, you'll see add menu item, right? Now, if you click on here, that's on the menu that you have already created. If you want to add sub menu, that's menu under the real menu. It's called sub menu. Click on this one. And now I can now say, what's that thing called? Slippers, right? I could also say slippers. I could say high heel, but if I start doing slippers, high heel, bedroom slippers, it's going to be too much. So I'll just classify them as women's shoes. Now, if I don't rightfully categorize my product, or if I search it, it won't come, nothing will come out. So I put it here and I open my notepad again. I take my store ID, right? And I put it there and I save it. Sorry. And I save my menu again. And once it is saved, I could come back to my store front end and I'll refresh this. Remember, I've taken tutorial to be the first, fashion will be the second one now. So when I refresh my store, I'm going to see that tutorial is actually the first, fashion is the second. You see, when I put my mouse here, women's shoe came out, right? To see if what we did worked. We clicked on the women's shoe. Remember when we clicked on the first women's shoe, our shoe never came out. We didn't have visibility because we did not as if we didn't rightfully categorize it. We did, but even after rightfully categorizing it, there are so many women's shoes. I think 800 and something pages, right? And if we have 800 and something pages, customer will not know the one our own is at, right? So for that reason, we have bring out ourselves from all the women's shoes on the platform and give ourselves. Now you can see all these shoes now are mine. All of these are categorized on women's shoes. What a wonderful thing. Have you seen page 2, page 3, page 4, page 5, page 6, page 7? Have you seen them? The answer is no. And now you can see all of these are shoes. I'll delete this one. This one has lost images. You can see all of it. And this was actually the shoe you're looking for. So what a wonderful way of organizing your store on making menu and sub menu for yourself. So I've made fashion. Inside that fashion, I've made women's shoes. And if I have belts, I could just do belts. First you have to come to menu, come and get all of this your stuff now, as long as it's available. Then put it there and then categorize it. Now, you have a store, you already know what you have, but you're in the competition with so many people. Just like this shoe now, you see, if you don't see this shoe now, I didn't categorize it well. Look at it again. Okay, women's shoe. I don't think it's women. It's not, okay, yeah. It was not under women, so it didn't come up. So if you go back to my real store, you'll see that this shoe is categorized as male, something like that. So if I want this shoe to come out on that women's shoe, what can I do? Very simple. I don't know if I can get this shoe easily on my store, but for the sake of this video, I'll do only that one thing. That women's slippers, I must look out for it now. So I need to categorize it well so that it will come out under women's shoes. If I just put it under fashion, shoes, women, it will appear automatically. So let's do that one for you to see that if you don't categorize your products, then I see it here. So this is the shoe right now. So I'm going to click on quick edit, and you see fashion shoe, men flash shoe. So for you to come out, it must be under men. So I'll just come back here. I'll come back here. I'll come to fast shoes. I'll do men, right? Let me do men first, then I'll move it. So under the shoe, we have women. So I'm going to click on it again, right? I'm going to call it male, I mean men or men, 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 shoes, men shoes. I'm going to come here, put my mouse. You see how I rightfully categorize it? I'll copy the link, I'll paste the link, and I'll come to my notepad, I'll copy the ID, and then I'll paste the ID, and then I'll submit it, then I'll save menu. I'll save menu. Then when I save menu now, it's left for me now to go and refresh the front of my store. This is my store. This is my store. We have tutorial, we have fashion, we have women. So I'm going to refresh it again. Male will come out under it. Another sub menu. Male shoes. But remember when we clicked on women, that was when we got all of this, right? That's when you got all of this. So when we click on men, you're going to get men type of shoes too. So store has been refreshed. We still have tutorial, we have fashion, we have women's shoes, we have men's shoes. So let's open men's shoes in a new category, in a new tab, and let's see how men's shoes will look like. Then I'll go ahead and move that shoe from men to women. So it will now disappear from this side and now appear at the other side. That's how this thing works. So before we do this menu, I'm grateful that I was able to do modification of products, because if I don't do it, you won't understand. So now on the main shoes, you're able to see that this one is men, this one is men, this one is men, and I did a mistake. You see, I too did that mistake. This has nothing to do with men's shoes. It's supposed to go back to where we have women's shoes. These are where it's supposed to be, right? This is where it's supposed to be. So for now, let me disappear this one from men and put it inside women. To do that, I come to my category. You see all this thing is showing. I'll take them off. It's men's shoe, right? I'll take it off. I'll now add, as I'll make it a woman's shoe. So for me to do that, I'll come to fashion. I'll come to shoes. I'll come to women. I could put it anywhere as long as I've captured women. I could put in an army boots. Let me just call it army boots and done. Then I'll update settings. Once this thing is done updating, automatically it will move from men. It will go and appear in women. So look at this again. You see men here, MEN. Look at this thing that is hovering, MEN dash pop up. Now you see it was under men's shoes, fashion, men, and you can see here men, right? Refresh. This shoe will disappear. This shoe will disappear now, because now it's not classified into men again. So it's not going to be on that category again. We should move from that category to the other category. Okay. 8 p.m. Wow. Time is running very fast. So you see now that boot that was standing here has disappeared. So we only have 3 men's shoes. Wonderful. This one is actually not men. It was my error. I'll correct it now. This alone, you can now look at how you build a professional standard dropshipping store with heavy review from customers, and you will so love it. So now it has disappeared. Let's go to women and refresh. When we refresh the women right now, we are going to see that that hoodie shoe has now come down to women. Okay, so if you didn't modify your product in the first place, you won't even see nothing. Imagine you having 25 shoes or 40, and then you create a category for it, and none of them is appearing. It means that all your shoes are inside supplements or inside electronics. Wonderful. So you can see the shoe has now appeared here. You see, this woody show has appeared. This is just how to create a menu and a sub menu for your store. I did it detail by detail repeatedly. So I hope that you are able to understand this. So we are going to create question and answer section immediately. So, but before then, let me just let me state the fact that 11, we've lost a whole lot of people. I guess that's network. Whenever you call, and I emphasize on you joining meetings, especially with your questions, there are always reasons. I give you reasons which are: one, when you ask questions, you ask for yourself. But the truth is, the answer is for everybody. There are some questions I attend to privately that I used to wish that this was asked on the group. Because if you ask this on the group, it's going to impact on other people's life. They may not understand that they need to hear those things now. But you see, the fact that you ask, they are aware of it. But if you don't ask, they won't even be aware that something like that is available or visible or something. But the fact that you ask that question, oh, now they are aware. Oh, wow. So this thing is like this, and this is the solution. So before they even get to encounter it, there is already a solution for it. So I'm going to open the mic. So if you have your question now, it's the time to put your hands up. So let's start receiving questions, please. All right. One hand was up, but down again. Question time, please. Put your hands up. We'll call you. All right. We have Odusi, please come in. Unmute your mic and come in.
Good evening, sir.
You're welcome, sir.
You're welcome, sir. Yeah. Thank you for this section, sir.
Thank you, too.
Yeah, in the last meeting we had, I actually complained about something, and because of what you just said now, I have to repeat it. Sorry, I'm very sorry. Oh.
No, it's okay. Go
Okay.
on.
No, it's okay. Go on. Okay. Now, my question was this: I gave somebody my link to review my stuff. He was using a mobile phone. He was using not a laptop, a mobile phone. He went to my store. That I gave him my store link directly. I didn't give him product store. He just checked he checked the product in that store, and he saw that the product was lovely. He said, "Okay, let me try and compare this product with other people's product." He clicked on his phone. Oh, he clicked on. There was a side menu there. Compare, not the one on the product. On the side menu, he clicked on that compare. Then he brought out there was nothing to compare. Under that nothing to compare, there was a tab there, return to store, return to shop. He clicked on it, he took it away from my store entirely.
And take him
So
to
I don't
someone
know
else,
how
all
to.
right?
Yes, I don't
All
know how
right.
to
This is
correct
what we'll
that.
do. You will share your screen on this meeting. Let us investigate it together. Now, I hope you're using a mobile to join this meeting, right?
Yes, I'm using a mobile.
All right. You'll share your screen. You'll be the last person so that those that want to go can go. Those that are
Okay.
interested in seeing it with us can see it with us. So you stay till the end of the meeting.
Okay, sir.
All right. Next person. Gospel Apollos, please.
Okay, sir, good evening, and good evening to everybody.
Welcome.
Sir, though we are missed to have the meeting that we agreed in the afternoon, so I don't know if it will be possible for us to resolve this together, or is it going to do it in a private chat?
Okay, let's see what you have so you see if we can resolve it together.
Okay, so I can share my screen.
No, don't share. Just tell us the question first.
Okay, the question is still having that difficulties in fulfilling that order
You're
because
having difficulty in fulfilling order. Hmm? Hello. Hi, Chinem. Can you hear me? What I'm going to say to you is that we will fulfill that order this night, me and you. Network is terrible. Now, we are going to fulfill that order here. And oh my. What is this?